Good evening. Tonight I want to talk to you all about something very specific and really relating to the corrupt Compton Police Department. I've had two cases that were submitted to me where the inmates, and they're still in prison, were arrested during the time of the Compton police corruption. And the arresting officers have been found to be corrupt. And there's two cases that are very solid that I think should be looked into further. And I'm going to compile a report. And what I need your help doing is, are there other people who were arrested falsely by corrupt officers, by officers that were found to be corrupt at the Compton Police Department or nearby at LAPD? And who are these, corrupt officers? Are there any common threads? I'd like to compile a report, and I could really use some help from anybody who thinks they have a friend or a relative or knows somebody who was falsely accused of a crime and convicted of that crime. I'd like to compile as many of these cases as I can. I want them submitted to my P.O. box with actual documentation of the case. I'm not interested in phone calls, and getting trolled by inmates that, are just trying to game the system. I want actual facts, and I want actual case files sent to me. I'm going to give you my email, which is michaeldouglascarlin@gmail.com. I'll flash it on the screen. And I'll also give you my P.O. box, which I'll flash on the screen. And I'd like for you all to send me whatever case files you have. And I have to say that I think 99.9% of law enforcement are good, honest, hardworking people. And occasionally we have those bad people that do bad things, and they put people behind bars that don't deserve to be there. And when we have an innocent person sitting in prison, that's a really bad thing. And we need to do whatever we can as a society to try and right those wrongs and grant liberty and justice for all. And so if you all could help me, I would appreciate it, because I would like to do whatever we can. I want to compile a report and then send it off to whoever will listen, and see if we can look into these two cases and any others that have similar patterns. And I think we're going to find that there might be a pattern of people who were put away during a period of corruption in Los Angeles' history. We have the Rampart scandal, and we also have the corrupt Compton Police Department that was disbanded. And what should have happened when it was disbanded and didn't happen is that all of the cases that were put through that department, during that time of corruption, when the evidence locker was being used as a warehouse for narcotics, all of those cases should have been looked into. And I think we missed that step. So let's try and compile as many of these as we can. And, this all leads back to Compton. Everything has led back to Compton in the Tupac and Biggie murders. And so I need your help as a crowd. Anybody that you know, friend, family, or even an acquaintance that you feel's case should be looked at, let's get all of the relevant case files and let's compile the information and let's do a detailed report. I want all of this submitted by March 31st of 2019. So let's make this happen. And anybody that's out there that knows people in Compton, we need this information. We already have two very credible cases to submit. We need others if we can get them. And let's put this all into a report. If other people want to help volunteer to do some of the writing of the report, or they want to help compile things, I'm open to other collaborators, putting together the narrative for this report. But let's turn in something meaningful, and let's try and help some innocent people that are sitting in prison right now. Let's help them get out of prison. And I need the help of the crowd to make this happen. Thank you.